This week, we see a dream come true at Downtown Disney.
And then we hunt the elusive Skunk Ape at Gatorland.
Plus, all the latest theme park news and more. And it's all happening right now.
This week's show is brought to you by Mouse and Universal Fan Travel, our recommended travel agent for theme parks, cruises, and exotic destinations. For a free quote with no obligation, visit mei-travel.com/attractions.
Undercover Tourist is our preferred supplier of discount tickets to Disney World, Universal, and other attractions. For the best deals and planning tips, go to undercovertourist.com or find them on Facebook and Twitter.
Happy Halloween! Welcome to this week's episode of the show. I'm Banks.
And I'm Elisa.
Halloween's coming up here a couple days now. We're ready for Halloween.
I know, right? We're ready. You going to work today? What's this?
So I figured that, I couldn't find something at the last minute to put together costume-wise. So I figured I've got some old outfits from old jobs I've had. So this is when I worked at the M&M store for about 3 months back in 2010 at the Florida Mall. And then I'll have two others I'll change into throughout the show. It's hard, everyone knows who she is. It's Jerry from Tom and Jerry, right?
No.
It's a mouse. It's some mouse. I don't know.
I don't know, any mouse. Just, I don't know. The Mickey Mouse,
Mickey Mouse. I love it. It looks great. It looks very good.
Thank you.
Well, we got some fun. Speaking of Mickey, top of the news, we got something to talk about, so let's get the news in the queue.
Big news this week. First up, it's hats off to Hollywood Studios. Don't you dare.
Sorry. Recently, we reported that the large Sorcerer's hat was missing from the 4 Parks of Fun guide, and we weren't sure if it was a printing error or on purpose.
As it turns out, it is officially going away. But as of now, there's no word on if the hat will be replaced, destroyed, or moved.
There is no official date on the removal other than early 2015.
Also leaving Hollywood Studios is The Legend of Captain Jack Sparrow. It's having its final show on November 6, 2014. You're happy.
I'm very happy. Everyone who follows me on Facebook and Twitter has seen how happy I am about it. And it's so weird because, I've known all of my friends, all my the other fellow fans, we've all been agreed that, the hat is, it took away from the true icon, the true look of Hollywood Studios. And we're happy. We've always wanted to see it go away, and we're happy. But when they announced this, really a lot of people came out of the woodwork saying that they loved the hat. Which,
that's true.
After the first initial shock, I was like, okay, looking at it, I can understand. Families who've come to Disney post 2000, 2001, they're used to the hat. This is their icon, family memories. So of course I can understand that they'll miss it. But at the same time, the view of Hollywood Boulevard without the hat, that's how it was when the park opened in 1989. That's the Hollywood that never was and always will be. The hat kind of detracted from that theme, as gorgeous as the hat is.
Yeah.
So I'm now personally hoping that they do move the hat. They don't really destroy it. Maybe move it to another location so that families who do enjoy it, they can still enjoy it for many more years.
That's what I was going to say is I think it's a beautiful structure, and I hope they don't destroy it. But I'm excited to see it back to the way it was before with the Chinese theater, and it is beautiful. I mean, either way, it's still beautiful. So.
And what we don't even know if it will be back to the original form. They may even
put something else there.
They may put something else there. They may completely overhaul and add a new structure where the Chinese theater was, a new entrance to the Great Movie Ride. We don't know exactly what's in the grand plan for Disney's Hollywood Studios. This seems to be the first stepping point to whatever they're going to be doing, and I'm excited to see what that's going to be.
Staying with the theme of changes, Disney Springs has announced a few cool new things.
A unique restaurant experience, the Boathouse, is set to open next spring as Downtown Disney transforms into Disney Springs next year.
The restaurant will feature dream boats from the 30s, 40s, and 50s, multiple bars, themed rooms, guided tours aboard a 40-foot water taxi, and guided amphicar rides that launch from land and enter the water with a splash.
Authentic nautical nautical items, and more will be available in the ship's store.
A new Pan-Asian restaurant run by famous chef Masaharu Morimoto
Yes.
of Iron Chef is also coming to Disney Springs next summer.
Morimoto Asia will bring culinary elements from across Asia, while exhibition kitchens will showcase the continent's traditions. Included among them are street food stalls, Peking duck carving, and dim sum.
That sounds delicious. I'm excited for some culture to be brought over to Disney Springs.
People who know, I'm a picky eater. I'm kind of mainly, I stick to the American food. So
okay.
I'm not really a foreign food kind of person. But Sydney loves Asian food, so I'm sure she's going to love this restaurant. And I'll still go with her and try, maybe even try a few things.
Yeah.
But I love Iron Chef, and I'm very familiar with Chef Morimoto, so it's going to be really cool to see him bring a restaurant
For sure.
here. And the boathouse looks really cool. And if you've been to downtown Disney and you've seen some of the artwork that's on the construction walls, we've seen the artwork for the boathouse for months now.
Yeah.
So it's good to finally have a name with the photo and what it's going to be. Especially those like vintage cars that are floating on the water. Those are going to be fun to take out.
So cool.
And they go from land to it's like the duck boat rides back home in like Arkansas. I love that.
Exciting things coming to Disney.
Disney Springs, gotta love it.
Lastly this week, Busch Gardens Tampa will be hosting an inaugural run for Wildlife 5K.
The run will benefit SeaWorld and Busch Gardens conservation funds and will be held on Saturday, November 22nd.
Registration is open and runners must register in advance. The race will include character and animal appearances throughout the course. Runners will receive complimentary snacks at the start and finish line and admission to the park after the race.
I've signed up. I will be doing this. Very excited to do an inaugural run. I did the inaugural Tower of Terror 10 miler back in 2012, so I'm excited to do this new run, especially for SeaWorld and Busch Gardens. I love this idea of running through, getting to meet the animals too. Are you going to try and sign up?
I'd love.
We should get there and get a little
I've never
team.
done a 5K.
You've never done a 5K?
No. It's intimidating, but maybe I will.
Oh, it's easy. It's just it's basically just like walking through the park.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just 3.2 miles.
I'm sure you walk through the park more than that on a regular day anyway.
Yes, you do, especially like at Epcot. But I'm excited to do this. I opened up a fundraising page to raise $1,000 for the SeaWorld Busch Gardens Conservation Fund.
Good for you.
The website's going to be right here, so if you'd like to go and donate, love to be able to raise the money before the race or even well after it. I think it's I'm going until December 22nd, so would love to help out. A great fund, and can't wait to do this.
Absolutely.
Greetings! For this week's Hidden Mickey, let's go to Pop Century Resort. A tiny black classic Mickey is inside one or more round lights suspended from the ceiling in the food court order area. Now these images change or even disappear at times, but lately it's been there. I check frequently, so check yourself.
The Florida Department of Transportation reminds drivers to use 511, Florida's toll-free traffic information system. 511 offers real-time traffic reports on all of Florida's interstates, toll roads, and many major roadways. Travelers can call 511 or visit fl511.com. Also, 511 offers real-time updates via FL511 Twitter feeds and a free mobile app. Drivers can receive email, text, or phone alerts by visiting fl511.com and registering for My Florida 511 personalized services. Buckle up, drive safely, and check 511 to know before you go.
Okay, what are you wearing now, Banks?
Oh, I don't know if you knew this or not, but for a year and a half after M&M's World, I was a pizza delivery driver at Pizza Hut.
Well, you know you can't wear that and not bring me pizza.
I don't have pull anymore. It was like years ago. It was a lot of hard work, but really it was a lot of also good memories, talking to a lot of great people in Kissimmee and Celebration, and I really enjoyed it.
All right. Well, speaking of food and memories,
Ooh,
every
segue.
day heartwarming memories are made in the theme parks in and around Central Florida.
And I was able to go to Raglan Road at downtown Disney recently to bring you one of them firsthand.
Let's take a look. Seriously, Banks, where's my pizza?
Tell us why we're here today for at Raglan Road. Your daughter did something really special based on a past trip here, right?
Okay, so the story started about this time of the year 4 years ago. And we visited Raglan Road just by chance to have a meal, and the Irish dancers came out and started dancing. So Natasha's a little bit distinctive with the red hair, and the girls made a bit of a fuss of her, and while they were dancing and waved and you know, made her feel good. So when they'd finished doing their dance set, they came down and spoke to us and spoke to Natasha and talked to her, and Natasha was over the moon that so much fuss was being made of her, really. When they went back to do the next set of dances, they continued to wave to her, and as I said to Raglan Road when I contacted them, that sowed the seed, and the rest of it now is where we get today. So we went back to Australia with a 4-year-old girl who was hell-bent on being an Irish dancer. And we thought, no way, how is this going to work? You know, we've got 2 left feet, we can't dance, we can't teach her anything, how is Irish dancing going to work? And so here we are today. She's 8. She's won 4th in the state championships at home. She has more gold medals than I care to count now from Fezes, and that's where we are today.
So it's great just that just one little magical moment can change someone's life forever.
Yes, most definitely. And if the girls there hadn't have taken so much time and care to make a fuss of our daughter, it would never have happened. You know, they went out of their way to make her feel good, you know, in the audience, and that sowed the seed, and now we've got somebody who lives and dies for Irish dancing.
So Natasha, what is it about Irish dancing? What drew you to this? Why did you want to pursue this?
Because I liked the music and I liked the fast moving legs.
What do you remember? What do you remember best about your first time here and seeing the dancers?
I really wanted to do it.
Do you have a favorite dance move you like to do?
No.
No, you just like to do it all.
Yes.
Do you were you here? Were you happen to be here 4 years ago when this happened? What do you remember specifically about it?
I remember, so in Raglan Road we go around, we get the children up out of the audience, and I remember seeing Natasha with the red hair and looked beautiful, so I got her up on stage, and that's where it all started. So we teach them a few steps, you know, a few basic steps, and she was just a natural, so here she is. It's great.
And she's back and it's come full circle, and you've already gotten to go up there and do a little dancing. How was that?
Good.
Yeah. She just like a natural. You got right back into it.
Yeah, she's brilliant. Brilliant.
I would love to learn a little bit. Can you teach me a dance move here real quick?
Okay.
Okay. What should I do?
Love and love.
Like
Oh,
that.
not bad.
Like that. Okay. So I've got 2 left feet, so it's just basically. Okay. Now I'm messing up. Show that again.
Flap and flap.
Flap, flap. Okay. So it's just like that.
Maybe show him a big kick.
Ooh, yeah. Let's see a kick.
Oh,
I can't do that. I'm not even going to try that one. I've got a little daughter. I'll go home and show her these dance moves. Maybe she can be the next Irish dancer. We'd love to see a couple of moves of y'all together here if you want to showcase. So as you just saw, that story is just one of many instances of magic happening every day here at Walt Disney World. Now, Raglan Road behind me is located at Downtown Disney, open every day of the week. And as you can see, any kid or even adult is invited up on stage to try their hand at Irish dancing. You never know, you might find your future hobby.
The next time you plan a Disney vacation, book with a travel agency that's been specifically designated as an authorized Disney vacation planner. Unlike some other agencies, many of our agents' exclusive knowledge of Walt Disney World can help you get the most out of your vacation, and the assistance of our travel professionals can help you get a customized Disney vacation that's just right for you, your family, and your budget. Start planning your magical vacation today by visiting mousefantravel.com.
You smell something, Banks?
It's not me. What do you smell?
It kind of smells like a skunk.
A skunk? Oh! What if it's a skunk ape?
You mean like the one we sent our investigative reporter Andy to Gatorland to find?
Yeah, I was there with them. What if the skunk ape followed me here? Ooh, you know what? Why don't you watch this while Elisa makes sure the studio is safe?
What?
Yeah. Oh.
Bigfoot, the Yeti, the abominable snowman. He goes by many names, but around here we call him Skunk Ape. People at Gatorland, Florida have said they've seen him. We're going to find out.
I know a little bit about the skunk ape. Working here at Gatorland over the last year, we've had a couple of our guests actually call us up and report to some of my other fellow employees that in the swamp walk, they've seen a big, hairy creature kind of standing up and walking around, creating a ruckus out there, as well as one of the guys I work with seeing a big cleared out section of brush that he's familiar with animals of Florida, and he says there's nothing in the state that could do that.
Have you spotted anything yourself?
I'll put it to you like this. I haven't seen anything in the swamp walk, even though I'm a believer. I go out there and I look as much as possible. Being here at nighttime, Gatorland's not a very well-lit place at night, because we're open during the day. I've seen some things. I've seen some shadows. I couldn't tell you what it was, but I wouldn't put it past, it being the skunk ape.
1997, there was a rash of sightings down in the Everglades, and I went to the area where I saw it when I was young, and I took 27 photographs of what I believe was the same animal.
Is that what this is?
Yeah. If you were to see a skunk ape, you would think, hey, I see a Bigfoot. But they do have differences, and the track is 4-toed, where Bigfoot is a 5-toed track. They climb trees. I've heard a lot of stories, but I've never heard of a Bigfoot being spotted in a tree.
Interesting.
But it's very common for people to come to my research facility and say they just saw one in a tree.
What are people doing today?
Well, what we got going on is just kind of, sharing the joy of Bigfoot and the skunk ape with everyone. And we have a little scavenger hunt going on. So you come in the park, you get one of the pieces of paper, and you find all the cutouts like this guy.
Oh my God, there he is.
There he is, right? We have a couple of these set up around the park. I believe there's 6 of them. And you find them all, and you take a picture of it, you hashtag the location and everything, and you send it to the Gatorland Instagram or the Facebook, and you actually get entered into a drawing to win a gift totaling $500. So it's pretty cool.
I want to say today I'm going to find these. I got a good feeling about that.
Yeah.
I want to find the skunk ape.
Yeah.
Whereabouts am I headed?
Okay, so there's 2 real good locations that if he's here, he'll probably be. One of them is probably going to be our breeding marsh, where we have a lot of woods, a lot of brush and stuff, and then our swamp walk, which is a path like this one, just cut through a cypress swamp. So it's as natural as it gets.
I think we're going to do this. Thank you so much. One down. This is easy. This thing has been here since I was a little kid. I still have one of these. Excuse me. Have you seen Skunk Ape? Copy that. Still no Skunk Ape. Still no Skunk Ape. How are you guys inside with the gators? Why? Uh-oh. I'm gonna go. They're coming this way. I'm gonna go that way. towards the buzzards. He might be out here. Nope, not out here. You look very nice. Why? Have you seen the skunk ape? No?
Actually, he hasn't been seen in here. We gotta go. No, but we gotta go check out this big gator that we got.
Wait, big gator?
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm good. I'm gonna hang out in here with the nice, gentle.
No, come on.
So who's this?
So this is Chester. This is one of our biggest alligators that we have. Came from the wild out in Tampa. So you know, if anybody knows the skunk apes out there, he's probably one of them.
I'll interview him later. That's right. Appreciate it.
All right.
Yeah. I can't see anything out here.
Well, hey, actually, if you want to get a better view, you can always head up there, get a nice bird's eye view.
Is that the zip line?
That's the zip line, yeah.
I think I'm. Hey, Banks, come here. I need you, Banks, come here, Banks, come here, Banks, come here. So when they say most people have spotted them, I've spotted them here on the swamp walk. This is where I got my chance. That's a cottonmouth. They are very poisonous. I'm not touching it. What? I'm tired. I haven't seen one yet. When I was a little kid, I was bit by an emu. These things are scary.
What else is in there, Andy?
I don't know, a couple cranes, like 6 emus, a few trees. What do you want, Banks? Let's keep looking for skunk ape, huh? I've been looking all over this park and I haven't seen skunk ape yet.
Hey, you're not supposed to be out here.
Why?
Because.
Yeah. Let's yeah, thank you. I'm doing it. Oh. It's not real. So I didn't see any skunk apes. I'm starting to doubt they actually exist. But I did see a lot of cool gators and other things. So if you guys want to come check it out, Gatorland is open 7 days a week.
When visiting any theme park, you'll probably want to meet some characters. The thing is, you aren't able to meet most characters all day. They have other business to attend to, of course. So, like showtimes, there are certain set times you can meet them. Some ways to find these times are to check the guide map, Times Guide, the parks app, or ask a cast member. If you show up too late, the lines could be cut off. There are also surprise meet and greets with characters at random places and times, so remember to always keep an eye out.
Skip the lines with undercover tourists, crowd calendars, touring plans, and mobile apps. Stop paying full price for your family vacation and visit Undercover Tours today.
All right, so last costume. Most people know me from this. It was talked about all the time while hosting the show. I worked at Ripley's, believe it or not, for a year before doing this full time. I still would love to go back, maybe every now and then, and work a day or two. Sydney works there now, so I still have a bit of a connection.
Yeah.
Love the people there.
It's a nice pink shirt.
It's not pink, actually. It's just faded red because it's been washed and worn so much.
It's okay, Banks. Real men wear pink.
Hey, you know what? It's time for shout-outs.
All right. First up, hello to Rose from New Jersey. Our producers enjoyed meeting you at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Shout out to your kids, Reese and Rory. Hope you guys have a wonderful Halloween.
And happy birth month to Steve and Candy from Lancashire. Christina Wisner, and my new friend Brian, who I met at Epcot the other day.
Also, hello to our UK composer Tony Longworth and his family.
Shout out to Sophie Lamb and Matthew Harding. Glad to know you enjoy watching the show.
And last but not least, happy early birthday to Joyce Martindale from Marco Island. Hope you get up here soon and have some fun.
Now, let's start the calendar this week with Epcot's International Food and Wine Festival. They're having performances by Dennis DeYoung, original member of the band Styx, tonight and tomorrow, 38 Special on Saturday and Sunday, and Boys to Men Monday through Wednesday.
And Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, Halloween Horror Nights, and Hallow Scream are all taking place tonight, Halloween night, and November 1st.
This is your last chance to go check them out before the end for this year. It's so hard to say goodbye
to yesterday.
See, I tie in with Boys to Men too. Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah. Finally, Friday through Sunday, it's timey-wimey for the Doctor Who convention, Hurricane Who, to return to the Hilton Doubletree near SeaWorld.
Remember, you can subscribe to our calendar at attractionsmagazine.com to stay up to date on all of these events and more.
With that, we want to thank Universal and Mouse Fan Travel. Let them plan your next trip, whether by land or sea. For a free quote without obligation, visit mei-travel.com/attractions.
And much thanks to Undercover Tourist, our recommended supplier of discount tickets to Orlando and California attractions. For more information, visit undercovertourist.com.
Remember, you can watch a brand new episode of the show each and every week.
You can also follow us on facebook.com/attractionsmagazine and Twitter @attractions.
Also, please check out attractionsmagazine.com for news and videos throughout the week.
And of course, the print magazine. Our fall issue is available through our website in digital form, through our app, and on the Nook.
All right, so what are your plans for Halloween? Are you going to do any trick-or-treating? Are you going to stay home, give out candy?
Well, I'm going back to Halloween Horror Nights tonight to say goodbye one
or
more time.
You went back yesterday.
Correct.
We film on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
So and you had a great time.
I had a great time. I hope.
Yeah.
A scary time, but I don't know why I'm going back. I'm crazy, but
well, you got to enjoy it one last time before it ends. Unfortunately, I won't be able to before it ends, but I got to go twice, and I really had a great time. But I know we're going to stay home on Halloween, and we're going to give out candy to the kids in the neighborhood.
Is Spencer dressing up?
Spencer has a little pumpkin costume.
Aww, so sweet.
But guess what? It's right around the corner. Christmas.
Oh, your favorite time of year.
Favorite time of year. So next Friday is the first Christmas party. We'll be there.
The Christmas trees are already up at SeaWorld. It's like,
well, I mean,
not even Halloween.
Wow. My Christmas tree won't go up until November 2nd.
Okay.
So it'll be
Fair
up
enough.
this weekend.
All right.
I'm excited.
Thank you so much for joining us, and we hope you'll tune in again next week.
Until then, be sure to visit your local attractions, try something new, and stay safe. But most of all, have a fun and happy Halloween.
Secret blooper of the week.
I'm gonna go. Ow. Anyway, I didn't see any hell.
I thought you were starting. Skunk? Oh! What? Darn. Maybe it's a skunk ape.
Oh, like the one that we sent our somebody. Oh, like the one that we sent the investigative reporter. We're gonna get it. I got it.